Hey, this is NGF Dynasty, and I'm here with a NCAA 2012 gameplay, and it's Ducks versus LSU. It's a quick game, 2-minute quarters. Um, I'm doing this in honor of the game that's coming up in a couple days, and it turns out to be a really good game. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Double overtime, but yeah, I like to get the things cleared up, and we started off with. Oh man, it's a great game. And let's see, LSU, Oregon Ducks. I love these coach tips, by the way. If you hold A, you can it'll just move your player around for you, which is kind of stupid. I don't know, like I'm sure DBs do that all the time, and not defensive backs. I'm talking about douchebags. And loading takes forever because it's I don't know, shitty walk. I don't know, and here we go. And we started off. We get the Outson Stadium, or as the announcer says, Outson Stadium. And yeah, one of the toughest places to play. I think it's like number 7 or something. They always get the toss. By the way, the CPU always gets it. I've played this game a couple times. Never get the toss, but I'm gonna return it with Barner, Kenyon, and I'm usually pretty good at returning. But in this game, I had okay returns. Nothing super great. That's like the 30 or something, 31. And I'm going to start off with a run play, I'm assuming. No, I'm retarded. No, yeah, I see that they're pressing, and so I'm just going to go run it. And it works out. Yeah. I'm not sure how he stayed in bounds right there, but, I'm not going to argue with a good thing. So the run's working, but I decide to go into a wild duck formation, I guess, and I think I'm gonna run smash, which is it's a good play, and I'm looking at James, by the way, on the left. Y. I'm looking at Y, but it's a terrible decision. Triple coverage. I don't know. I was trying to force that one in there because I was looking at him the whole time. So I switch it up, and I'm in the four wide receiver trio. And let's see what I'm doing here. I am running the FL something something. I'm probably looking at the curls to the left. I am. I hit it, but he gets knocked down, and so he drops the ball. And he dropped the ball on that one, and I'm going back into the five wide receivers now. Yeah, five wide receivers, and I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So like a slants. No, I switch it to verticals. This is my bread and butter. Looking at A. You see him. He always gets that. He almost at least always gets that catch. Usually people have to CP or like people have to man coverage that guy because he. I don't know. He gets ahead of the cornerback and makes a big gain. And just gonna put a draw in, just so I can get some extra yards, and it works really well. So I'm not sure why I don't run it more, but I am dedicated to the pass game, apparently. Wait a minute, he might be running this time. I don't see. Yep, he's running again, but I'm pretty sure he gets stopped for a loss because, yeah, I tried to cut back, and that wasn't happening. 4-yard loss. I go back into my playbook, wide trips. I'm running everything out of the shotgun, by the way. That's pretty much the Oregon Ducks offense right there, and I'm running it again with James. And yeah, whoa, he breaks a tackle to get him at least back to 10 yards. I'm definitely going to pass here because obviously running hasn't been working. I'm going back to the curls, which are really hard to defend, but recently they've been jumping on it. And I tell that guy to get to the first down and runs a longer curl, but he's got someone on him. I shoot it. He gets it for a second, but then it gets knocked out. And that's been happening recently. So I go for the field goal because, I want to get some points on the board. And it's a quick game, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I make it. It wasn't too hard. And I would just kick it off to him with my star kicker, Ferguson. Which is actually a custom kicker. But, Yeah, they knee it because it goes deep. I'm just going in the 4-3, and I'm probably going a 2-man under. And I like to spread. Oh no, I'm going cover 3. I like to spread my linebackers and pinch my linemen, so that there's no chance of a run game. Usually, because if he runs outside the lineman, and then if he runs outside the linebackers. Oh, and if you didn't see that, catch that there. I changed it so that my defense aggressively tries to strip, but conservatively tries to tackle. So they just make the tackle. They don't want to get big hits, but they do want to strip the ball because it doesn't hurt too much, and if you get a strip, it's a big difference. So see, now you can see they're kind of trying to strip the ball, and their running game is not going anywhere. There's still. It looks like they might be running the ball, but I'm going pass because it wouldn't be a smart decision. I don't know. And I put a spy on the QB because he's a fast motherfucker. And I guess they called the right play, but it just didn't work out in the end because I was calling pass. And then they're gonna punt it away. And I got James back there. I think Kenyon Barner has been hurt, so James is back there returning him. Not even Cliff Harris, which is a quarterback who's really fast. But I called timeout because I didn't realize that they were running the clock. So now they're just gonna punt it away. And I notice here he drops the ball, and I've never seen someone drop the ball just by standing there. And apparently, I guess he's just not ready to. He's not a kick returner, so I don't know what he's really doing in there. Anyways, in the Y trips, and it looks like I'm going run. Yeah, I'm gonna just do a quick draw, and I go straight forward, and I get some yards. And so I noticed that my run works off and on, I guess. I got a really good running back, LaMichael James, and but they weren't having it that time, so I get stopped behind the line. So I'm just looking for probably a pass right here. I'm going back to my bread and butter, I'm assuming. 4 verticals with going over the edge is James. I'm looking at James, which is A. And he's open, and I see him, he catches it, and he doesn't drop it, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the first down, and I got it. And I guess I'm running circus this time, which is it's actually supposed to be a trick play because people think it's a Hail Mary, but it's not. And I go to A, which is a terrible decision, interception. I couldn't have had it any worse. They're gonna get the ball back anyways, but it looks. I don't think they make anything on this drive, but yeah, I could have got some points at least on the board. So a bad decision, try to force it again. I'm known for doing that, and I just go into a cover 3, and they're running the ball. And I didn't think they were going to run the ball because I thought they wanted to score, but they actually just wait for the quarter to end. The half to end, and now it's second half, 3-0, close game. I'm kicking off. They're receiving because they won the toss and they kicked the first, so I'm going to kick it off with my star kicker Ferguson. Kicks in the back. Probably going to kneel this, and they do. Game track, Michael James doing good. I don't know. That's pretty much what this is. And I'm going dime. I'm still in the dime package, so I've been in this for a while. Dime package is it's pretty good for passing, but I guess I'm just mistaken because they keep running the ball. It worked out in the end, though. We got lost yards on that. And I'm going to stay. Well, I see they have 4 wide receivers, so I'm staying in the dime, and I'm assuming there's a pass. But I don't know. You never know with LSU, I suppose. And I put a spy on the QB because he's fast, and he actually does, but my spy doesn't get him. Just a rando lineman. And I'm staying the dime for a 4 wide receiver, 1 halfback, because that's good at defending the pass, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know, they might be able to actually get this one. Nope, I come in user. That was a user sack, and now it's 4th down, so I'm assuming they're going to punt it. And so that was a good defensive stop there. So now James is back to recover the punt. And hopefully he doesn't drop it this time, which I don't think he does. All right, we're good. And then I try to do some kind of loop-de-loo, and it actually ends up working, and I get a good gain right there. But I'm drilled. and I'm going into the ace formation. And I don't normally run out of this because there's only one, and there's only one ace formation in the playbook, but I'm just running a draw, and it did not work out at all. I've been trying to force a running game this whole time because of my sketchy passing, but I think I'm running yep, I'm running again. I'm running outside. And I can see those two guys right there, and I already know, and so I always try to cut it back. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I'm going curl combo right here, and curls are good, but they have to catch the ball. And I go deep curl with wide receiver 80 over there on the right. And I think I'm trying to do that with X too. Yep, they're both going deep curls. B gets stopped a little. I think I'm looking at X. X has it in his hands, drops it, and that's been happening a lot. I think I look at the punt, and I tried to actually press field goal. I tried to press field goal, but I didn't know, but it's a fake. And I see X, and he's in double coverage, just making mistakes right there. There's not much I could have done right there. I didn't know. They're running. It looks like they're gonna pass it, so I'm still in a dime. I'm pretty sure. I'm glad I was there because the quarterback is fast and he can break it for a long run sometimes. So I always like to keep a guy back with a spy, but you know, at that time it was just I just got lucky. And I'm just going. I think I've just been going cover 3 for this, or cover 6 right now, and it's been working out pretty well. They haven't really gotten any big gains, but I think right here I do a mistake. We'll see. I don't know, something bad happens. I'm looking at cover 3. I don't even know what cover I'm in. I run a QB spy, and then he goes for the screen, which works just amazingly. And, you know, screens definitely aren't always that good. So, I mean, it wasn't... I guess they just called the right play right there because I don't know. I wasn't blitzing or anything. I guess they just... The guys got drawn in. And right there, I was actually trying to adjust the D. And then when I try to do that sometimes, my guy jumps. So he wouldn't then give him free 5 yards. So yeah, when I'm adjusting it, I have to press down on the right trigger sometimes. And I mean, the right stick. And boom, jump the snap. So I'm running, yeah, so I got, I don't know. This is I don't think their drive goes anywhere on this one, though. See, I got him right there in the backfield. Regain some of the yards I just lost. And then I think I'm going cover 6 because cover 6 has definitely been working this whole game because they've been really trying to, I mean, they've been, I don't know, like, I'm surprised the dime can stop the run like that so easily. But yeah, so I stick with the dime. Obviously, I see 4 wide receivers. I'm assuming pass, but they've definitely run it a lot on 4 wide receivers. That's kind of like how I play, too. I like to spread the field out with a lot of people and then run the ball. But obviously, they've successfully done it a little bit better this game. And they run the ball again with 4 wide receivers. And, I mean, I would have passed right there just for the sake of, like, where they were on the field. But they go for the flip and run, and something weird happens right here. I think I'm not sure. I didn't actually call that timeout. My coach did, and he's iced right now, right? And he's iced, but it does not matter because if you look at this kick, it's just straight on. So apparently the ice didn't work, and we're tied now. And it's a 4th quarter, so I have to score or we go. I mean, I just have to get a field goal, and that's all I have to get, and the game can be over, right? And so that's kind of my goal right now. And I get to the 26-yard line, so I'm going for deep balls, Hail Marys. Well, I'm going for a Hail Mary, but I'm really going for 4 verticals because it's the bread and butter. It's the, you know, I rely on it. I see they're pressing their coverage, and I go A. He's hit, and I'm not sure how he hangs on to those because every time I run a curl with anyone else, they just drop the ball straight away. And I'm going back into a shotgun. No? Yep, I'm going back into a shotgun. Go normal set curls probably because those are another one of my favorite plays. Yep, I'm going curls, but I might be hot routing them to go to the first down. I'm not sure. No, I'm just going to run a regular curl. And I see that they pressed. It worked, and See, they drop the ball a lot on the curls. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not used to that. Usually they can catch it pretty successfully and like they can get tackled right afterwards. But I'm just hoping they can catch the ball. So I'm running curls and then I see the press, so I run the 4 verticals. But I don't know what happened there. I got tipped and some kind. I don't know who caught that. I don't know. It was not passed to them because I got the ball tipped. But I just keep going anyways, and I'm going back to the curls, and I look, and I'm like, nope, all right, let's switch it up to 4 verticals. And I have that in an audible, so I can change that whenever I want. But they definitely defended it just right that time, and it was a terrible call to pass to A. But I really wanted to force it in there. I thought maybe he could get it. I don't know what I was thinking. So coach tells me to punt. I'm definitely not going to punt. That's a stupid idea. I'd rather, I mean, there's 9 seconds left. I'd rather get the score or just go into overtime and go back to forwards, and they have it perfectly defended again. But I'm running with Thomas, and I'm hoping, and I'm like, all right, we slide down. And what I didn't realize, I had no timeouts. See right here, I think I can just kick the field goal real quick and get this game over with. But you'll see right when I try for it, and it's a long field goal anyways. It doesn't matter because the game's over. I mean, it's overtime. So I didn't see that. I didn't see that I didn't have any time left. So it goes into overtime. Probably my mistake. And I get it this time, and I say, all right, I'm going to run defense. I want to see what they can do just before I go into offense. And so they're going to go with 3 wide receivers, tight end, halfback. And I think I'm just playing man right now. No, I'm playing the 4-4. And I'm going to go into 2-man under, which is actually a bad idea, I realize. But for the run, it's perfect. I'm glad they ran the ball because the 4-4 works perfectly against the run. And I think, well, all right, they've been running a lot, especially with their wide receivers out there. So I'm just gonna run a zone 4-4, and like I go cover 4. So I'm going past with a 4-4, but what I got to realize is that linebackers are not as fast as wide receivers. So this guy gets wide open just completely. You can see him in the corner there. No one's on him. The ref is right next to him. Just one-hit wonder right there. I didn't see that one coming. So he just throws it in, and now I am down, and I'm a little worried right now because, you know, it's a close game. I mean, I have to score a touchdown now. If I don't score a touchdown, then they win. So they kick the field goal, and it's 10-3. I have to score the touchdown, no field goals. And so I'm a little worried. I'm a little shaken right now. So I'm going ace. I'm going running. I'm going to do the stretch. And I just want to I want to get my run game working, because if I don't have that working, then it's really hard to win when Oregon's run game isn't working. And he gets a good run to the outside, gets 8 yards on the play, and so now I'm going back and I'm going to run it again. I'm going to run it up the middle on this time. I see the 4, they look like they're pinched. I'm not sure. I see the 4 guys, and I just go in for it anyways, and I get the first down, thankfully. And I'm thinking, well, the running game's working pretty well now, right? And so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go right back to a run. But I don't want to do a play I've already done, so I go to the halfback counter strong with a motion on the tight end. And this motion's really weird. You'll look at it. It doesn't really, I don't see what he's doing here. He just goes right there, and then boom, he's good. He's still in motion apparently, but he did not block his guy right there. You can see I was, definitely not blocked. And so I'm going in the goal line set, and I think I'm going to run a toss, because tosses work a lot in the goal line, but they obviously have the right defense because they're spread out and they're ready to get this guy on the edge. And clearly it was a bad play call, and it's 3rd and 16. Remember, I have to get the touchdown. I'm a little worried right now, so I go into the normal shotgun set, and I'm going curls, I think. And curls have not been working this game, so I'm not sure what I'm thinking right now. But I call hot route, and I say go for the touchdown. And they stop it. It's 4th and 16. This is my last play. Boy, if I don't make this, they win. So I'm obviously going 4 verticals, which actually they've been defending really well recently. So I'm looking at A, and then I see LB, but nothing. Just A. Boom. Amazing catch. I mean, I can't believe, it was such a close catch right there. And now it's tied up. It's going into double overtime. So now I get the ball first. I have to score. And I know for a fact I have to score a touchdown, because I have not been able to stop them very well on anything. So I go right back to 4 verticals, and I'm looking, and then wait a minute, I see LB's open. Boom, touchdown, first play. They're on defense. They have the stress. Now it's game time for my defense, because if you can get like a one-hit wonder right there, that's really great. If I don't have to do any work on offense, pretty much, and then get to go straight to defense to just make them not get the touchdown. See, they have to get a touchdown now, so I can just keep them. If I can keep them out of the end zone, then the game's over. And so I'm watching for the pass, and I'm going man coverage with 2 man under. And he's looking, and he sees a guy, and I'm a little worried right here because that gets real close. I mean, he's been able to throw it into double coverage a couple times this game and get it. So I'm trying to make sure that they're knocking it out of the air, they're tackling the guy, they're making sure he doesn't get an easy catch. And they're going right back to the play, and he sees one guy, and I'm not sure what he was thinking on there. There's obviously 3 guys around him, but he kind of looked a little open. My guys closed in on the ball, which was a good play by them. Now you're going to see me go into a cover 6, and I'm just waiting for the pass now because they really do have to pass it. I mean, they could run it, but it hasn't been working much. And they throw it, and this is just such a close ball. I mean, sometimes they can make that catch, and that's just, I mean, it's stress off my shoulders there, and it's a 4th down now. They have to get at least to the yellow line right there to get to the first down. And they're looking, and he throws it, and there's just nothing on this play, and the game's over. I win the game in double overtime. It was a close game. Really, I mean, my hat's off to LSU for playing so well. I didn't think a CPU could do that well against me, but they do. So, yeah, it was a great game. There's a morbid obese Chip Kelly over there having fun. And, yeah, that was it was a fantastic game. I couldn't ask for any better from the CPU. And fans are cheering, and outs in stadium. He's morbid obese. There he is. He's really fat. He's really not that fat in real life. I don't know. Guess they didn't have any other models they could use for the coach. But here's some highlight clips, and it's a lot of LSU. Okay. All right, there's one from me. It's me running in for the touchdown. There's another one, I guess a good catch or something, and that's the game. So thanks for watching. Do what you want to do. Like the video. All right, see ya.